Good afternoon to you, Mark Sudduth, HurricaneTrack.com, here with your Hurricane Pro and HD video blog for Friday, the 15th of September, 2017. What's happening in the tropics this afternoon? Well, we have probably Hurricane Jose again here. Upper level winds are becoming more favorable. Hurricane Hunter is finding evidence that this has become a hurricane again. So we will wait for the official word from the National Hurricane Center at 5 p.m. Eastern that this will be upgraded to Hurricane Jose once again. Then we have Invest Area 96L, likely to go on and strengthen and impact the islands over here in some form or fashion. And then to the east we have TD number 14, also likely to develop further. And not sure exactly where that will end up. More than likely it'll turn and eventually head out into the open Atlantic up here somewhere. We will just have to see about that. Looking at the track forecast as of the 11 a.m. advisory for Jose, staying off the coast up here over the next 5 days, but the wind field will probably expand, and so it's possible that hurricane conditions maybe would be felt across portions of extreme southeast New England, maybe the eastern part of Long Island. We'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, it's going to have pretty much everything to do with how far west this tracks before it turns off to the north and the east with time. And, maybe it comes up and falls short and heads out this way. There are still a lot of possibilities, but this is what the 5-day error cone looks like, with the center positions plotted down the middle. And obviously you folks up here in New England and even parts of the mid-Atlantic states need to keep an eye on this very closely. Not time to panic just yet, but definitely something to watch over the coming days. Now, if we look at the morning model plots, this gives us an idea too. For the most part, most of the models except for the H-Wharf here and maybe a couple of others are to the east in terms of the center of circulation of Cape Cod and Nantucket Martha's Vineyard. I almost called it Martha. Maybe some people up there call it that. But anyway, the overall package of models here, the envelope, is not very spread out, which is good because that gives us confidence in the overall position of the center. But remember that this can shift east a little bit, it can shift west a little bit. Right now there are no extreme outliers, so that's good to see, and we'll just have to wait. It's still a couple of days out from, I guess, being locked in terms of direct impact or not. But I would suspect that at some point we could see watches and or warnings go up over the next few days for portions of southeast New England. Stay tuned for that. The GFS ensembles, harder to see because they're clustered together. 21 different members here overall. And you can see that none of them, I guess the good news here, and obviously the good news, is they don't just run it up into New England like this. They have this abrupt right-hand turn, and we just have to see when that happens. Now, there are a couple of ensemble members that try to get it back more towards the west here, closer to New York, the western parts of Long Island. And so we'll just see how this trends over time. Like I said, right now, no reason to be particularly alarmed, but just a heads up in that area, you should be watching. It's hurricane season. In the Pacific, real quick, just want to take a look at Norma. This is going to impact the Baja with possible hurricane conditions and flooding rainfall as it moves just west of north and then makes landfall up here well to the north of Cabo San Lucas area, but very heavy rainfall will pinwheel around, and then that could make its way into northwestern Mexico, and then some of that moisture could get pulled in to the southwest portions of the United States, maybe western Texas and New Mexico, so keep an eye out for that. And the rest of the tropics, like I said, very busy. We will watch 96L and, of course, TD14. Those are likely to go on to develop, but we have several days to watch those areas. The first area that would be impacted would certainly be the Lesser Antilles, maybe from Barbados, points north. It's hard to say right now for sure. You hear that a lot, but it's true. There's a lot of uncertainty with these forecasts, so we can never pin it down exactly what's going to happen. I wish it was the case, but there's always this uncertainty, but we'll be on top of it. All right, well, that is it from me for today. Have a great rest of your Friday afternoon. Again, I'm Mark Sudduth for HurricaneTrack.com and for Hurricane Pro and HD. I'll have more for you over the weekend ahead.